Welcome to the Sneaker Sit Down. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you and your families are having a great, happy, and wonderful time on this Thanksgiving Day. I know it's been a minute, but you know, it is the holiday season. But I am back with a fantastic video today. Super excited about this. But first, if you are new to the Sneaker Sit Down, go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and keep watching and like the videos. Leave me some comments, and thank you so much, guys. So I am super excited today on Thanksgiving to give you this video. I have, yes, the Reebok Hurrikaze 2. Hurrikaze, if you didn't know, the name of this shoe has been changed. This is formerly known as the Reebok KAMIKAZE 2. But due to that name and the history of it, if you didn't know, the KAMIKAZE is the name they gave the Japanese air fighters and who fought in World War II. Basically, they were sent on suicide missions in World War II. They basically was suicide fighters. So due to that nature, Reebok did the right thing, changed the name. I mean, it was a dope name, but you know, I mean, due to that, you know, sensitive nature, they had to do the right thing. So it's now called the Hurrikaze 2, and I'll show you. If you didn't know this, this is the name of the shoe now, the Hurrikaze 2. But I never owned this shoe in my life, and I'm super ecstatic about having it and showing you this shoe today. So just give you a brief, history of the Reebok Hurrikaze or KAMIKAZE. That shoe was officially this signature shoe of Shawn Kemp, who was also called the Rain Man. Now, Shawn Kemp was a vicious dunker of the basketball. Just, I mean, if you know about Blake Griffin and how he dunked the ball with like power and just agility and veracity, times that by 10 with Shawn Kemp. He did it viciously and just so, beautifully. And man, if you look up any of his highlights, Shawn Kemp, the Rain Man from the 90s, I mean, look at his features on his slam dunks and dunking on people and posterizing people, and he did it in the KAMIKAZE and the KAMIKAZE 2, but now called the Hurrikaze 2. This is a special edition from the collegiate pack that Reebok put out this year. They did one for Georgetown, Kentucky, and UCLA, and I got the UCLA Hurrikaze 2. The other two shoes came out in the Omni Pump 2s, the Omni Zone 2 pumps. That was for Kentucky, and then the Reebok Answer DMX or the Answer 1s. That was worn by Allen Iverson. They have a Georgetown colorway in that shoe. But, I gotta give it up, man. Like, Reebok hit a home run with this shoe and this design. It's so iconic, and I always wanted this shoe, and I never owned it, like I said. So I'm super thrilled about having it. So let's take a look at the Hurrikaze 2. It's gonna be hard for me not to call it the KAMIKAZE, but I'm gonna keep trying to say Hurrikaze. So let's take a look at the Hurrikaze. So as you see on this medial side, on the side panels, you have that lightning bolt that goes throughout the entire shoe. I mean, it basically is like that feature of the shoe. I mean, look how amazing that lightning bolt looks, and you have it in that UCLA colorway, the blue, the yellow, the white, and that lightning bolt is in nubuck, so you got that dope nubuck look and design. And in the background, you have the white leather, and the white leather is like a textured leather, kind of like a waxed leather, and it looks so amazing. If you look, I'm gonna give you some angle shots of it so you can notice what that leather looks like and the design. It's like a textured design and it looks really dope. And let's look at the toe box, and so you can see that textured leather like I was talking about. I'll give you some angles in the light to see it. All leather right there in the toe box up to the laces, and they give you some dope laces here. Like you got yellow tips right here and the UCLA blue and white, and it looks really dope, guys. I love that Reebok branding right there on the tongue and the head of nubuck, and you got a a tag right here, and you also have with the laces you have a loop right here to go in here for stability and support. You also have in the midsole part of the lightning design again, as you can see right there in yellow, and that goes all the way through to the other side, that lightning bolt. Really dope. And look on the back of the shoe, you got the yellow Reebok branding and leather surrounded by white leather around it, and that looks so dope, guys. You have the Vector logo right there by the lightning bolt right also on this side. Okay guys, so the inner lining and Reebok is going to be white and blue with Reebok branding in the insole. Let's take a look at the outsole. You have the Hexalite technology, which was a great innovative technology that they used in the 90s and was a hit. People loved it. Look at the outsole right here. Looks like a great shoe to play basketball in. Like I said, I've never owned this shoe, never played basketball in it, but what an amazing shoe. Look how dope it looks. And I was just thinking to myself, like, man, if they can make such iconic designs and dope shoes in the 90s, I'm sorry to say, but shoes that come out these days, they don't have this swagger and this design and this dopeness. I mean, I'm gonna show you some other dope shoes from Reebok that came out in the 90s. I mean, look at this one, the Answer ones. Look at this. How iconic is this shoe? I mean, Reebok's doing this. How come they can't do it now? Look at the Answer 4s. Look at these, guys. This is the Orca or the playoffs. Look at the playoffs. Dope shoe, man. Or the finals. Actually, Allen Iverson wore this in the finals. Look at another shoe by Reebok that I love so much. Look at this. The Shaq Attack pumps. This came out in the 90s. Like, they were doing big things in the 90s. Like, look at this shoe right here. Look how dope this design is. I mean, it just goes to show you, like, man, they had some amazing talent in the 90s, and that was the golden age of shoes. I mean, look at the Jordan 1 through like 13. Tell me those shoes ain't or are not just so iconic and amazing. I mean, Reebok did their thing with this shoe, and I'm so happy to have it in the collection now. If you guys like the Reebok Hurrikaze 2 and this UCLA colorway, leave me a comment and let me know if you love this shoe and Reebok. I mean, like I said, Reebok was doing huge things in the 90s. Look at the questions. I mean, you can't bring designs to the table these days, guys. I mean, shoe brands, take a look at these shoes. Look how amazing they made shoes and the designs. Alright guys, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Sneaker Sit Down. Thank you so much, guys. I am out. Woohoo!